And we're back at the Hartford Insurtech Symposium, and I have a special guest. Who am I speaking with?
Amber Wuollet, Director of Marketing for Gold Penguin.
So, as most people that are watching this know who Amber is, having been kind of the driving forces of the insurance nerdery. So, welcome to the torture chamber.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So, I saw Gold Penguin banner over there. Now I feel like I go to every conference. There's a big Bold Penguin presence. So I know you guys are making a splash. What's going on? What's new at Bold Penguin?
Yeah, so we have a lot going on, and yes, we are everywhere.
Everywhere.
We're everywhere. So I think the most exciting thing from the product side the last few months here has been our agent terminal. So we went to ITC since 2017, and then 2018. What we heard kind of across the board was help us identify small businesses, classify the business, and there's 19,000 some mixed quotes. Help us figure that out and let agents use it. So took that back to the office, and this year we launched an agent terminal. It's just for independent agents, and they can utilize our technology, and it also has the matching technology that people were really asking for. So it uses natural language processing to really identify the type of business to make sure that the coverage is correctly selected.
Okay, so let's talk about the agent terminal and how an agent would interact. So there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
Okay, so for one thing, I think you said that it would actually help agents find business.
So the tool really is multifaceted. So the agent still gets the business.
Okay.
It doesn't disrupt the current process. It just smooths it out. So you fill out the app one time.
And then
for all the carriers.
Okay.
Yes.
And how many are on the network?
So we're still building that out, but we have all of the main coverages covered. And we also have some rules-based technology built in so the agency can customize it to their agency, and they can select minimum limits. They can select which carriers populate first, second, third, and that's really to allow them to customize the tool that works the best for their organization.
Okay. So the language processing or the text recognition, at what stage does it do? At what stage does the technology kind of give some hand-holding to the agent to kind of walk them through the process?
Yeah, so you enter the basic information and, name, location, and then you start typing it in. So you can type in, I write...
Insurance nerdery?
I'm a podcaster.
Okay.
But if you write, I have a microphone and talk to people, and, it starts classifying that for you. So you don't have to know, yes, I'm mixed quotes 9,473. Instead, it helps you select that criteria.
I have a feeling like 5 years from now, it's going to be kind of like accounting, where you look back and you're like, how did we ever do this without computers? Right? Like, there were literally people that were writing the numbers in a ledger. Like, that's how it is for a lot of these poor agents.
Well, and even, on the underwriting side, I can tell you, I spent 10 years in personal lines, and that's personal lines, it's a lot less complicated than commercial. My monitor was covered with stickies. Like, this is the rules for this is how I classify this, and that's just personal lines.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine on the commercial lines side what all the agencies have to go through.
And that is not even your passwords.
Right?
There's a whole other set of sticky notes. What else is going on at Bold Penguin?
Yeah, so lots of exciting partnerships. So we recently announced a partnership with Entrepreneur.com.
Really?
So that's actually just this morning, hot off the press, literally.
See, this is what happens when you're so busy conducting interviews, you don't have time to watch the news or read stuff. I didn't even know this happened, so tell us about that.
Yeah, so really exciting. Entrepreneur.com is a fantastic resource for entrepreneurs of all shapes and sizes. And now you can get our technology through their system. So you go to entrepreneur.com/insurance, and that's now powered by Penguins.
Powered by Penguins.
You heard it here first.
I was digging through my bag from ITC and I found my little sticker, powered by Penguins. So now it's so special that I'm trying to figure out where on my laptop do I put that.
Oh, the prime real estate spot
yes.
is where I would recommend,
But that's interesting because Entrepreneur.com has a huge reach.
Yes.
So how is that? So theoretically, you could have an entrepreneur that's in entrepreneur.com, and they decide I need insurance, and it just kind of routes.
Yep,
routes it.
right through
So
our form.
does it help them find an agent through like the agent portal?
Yep, exactly. So they enter their information.
It does everything.
Yeah.
Powered by penguins.
Exactly.
You can always trust penguins,
Yes.
right? To get it right.
They are very trustworthy. I would say.
So an entrepreneur can, through entrepreneur.com, can literally ask for insurance, find an agent, get routed through the marketplace, get hand-holding through the process of knowing I'm this kind of business and not this kind of business, and even probably assistance with, like, are you sure you don't want to buy this amount of coverage, that sort of thing?
Well, and we actually have a full human team as well for almost literal hand-holding. So we have a team who is very well versed in small businesses that is in Full Penguin HQ. Mm-hmm. So literally there's a technology, and there's the human touch, and then there's the APC connection. So there's all the pieces you need for a small business.
Yeah. Where is this going? Like this, such an amazing marketplace and technology. Is that I assume that going forward they'll be continuing to add to the marketplace. Any hints on like the future of Bull Penguin?
Yeah, so I think the main thing is just giving the marketplace what they need. So, and that's the whole point, right? Is to give agents what they need, carriers what they need, and the business what they need. So, as risks change, as risks evolve and more risk present itself, we'll be there to cover that. That's the main point. It's going beyond BOP, beyond the main, and just really giving them a full one-stop shop.
Yeah, I think part of what was always, or a lot of what was missing in insurance is that there was always like, well, the agency system is having this problem, let's fix that. The carrier system is having this problem, fixing that. But in reality, it becomes like a market dysfunction. You can't fix it unless you fix both sides of it at the same time,
right.
Which is something that you're aggressively going after.
Absolutely. It's addressing all of the pain points in one fell swoop.
Yeah. So, travel schedule? How many hundreds of conferences do you have to attend?
It's actually calming down a little bit. So fall's been a mad rush, and ITC was kind of our big, as most companies, it's like your big one, right? And now it's
do you get to have a vacation when ITC is over?
I think we all did.
Yeah.
Have a few days where you're just like, we made it. And then you look back, and we had a recap video, which was so fun to relive it. So that's fantastic. And then it's finding the other ways to engage. So like Insurtech Hartford, this has been a fantastic event. It's kind of the anti-ITC, but not in a bad or good way. It's just a different way, It's a different type of way of engagement with the industry, smaller groups.
As someone who came over and talked to me, they called it the unconference.
The unconference, I love that.
It's the opposite. And so yesterday, I think you missed this part, it was he said, she said.
Yes, I was in that one.
You were? Okay.
Yeah, Neil was in there.
Okay, so because that's a very important thing. Like, you've now been to a lot of conferences.
Yes.
In terms of, let's take this from like a Bull Penguin perspective, where you're trying to solve potentially two sides of the market, right? How important do you think it is to start to defocus from, I'm going to throw this information at you and you have to absorb it, to, hey, let's figure out a way where we can try to understand each other, try to truly understand what the problem is. How much of that do you think will start to occur in the space?
I think that's really critical for the InsurTech movement to start having the impact that it has the potential to have. To really be operationalized and go from like hypothetical to actual, which many companies are doing now, including Bull Penguin. But I think having those conversations and understanding the other side is where you have to start.
Yeah.
I mean, because if you don't understand what's going on in the carrier world and how their processes work and how their structure works, you won't be able to support them.
And that's why I loved about he said, she said.
Yes.
Because it was, that alter ego that was, hey, I'm an InsurTech and I would like to work with you. And I have 4 months of runway. And you have the carrier who's just like, yes, we would like to work with you too. How about Q2 in the year 2021?
Yes.
Like, oh, well, and that's like the disconnect that needs
really
to be solved. And I feel like Bull Penguin's going a long ways trying to, tear down walls to get the two sides to talk.
Because you got to make it work for all the players, right? And that's kind of where
win-win,
we play. Yeah.
right?
So everyone is no one's displaced, no one's disrupted. They're just empowered.
We're oiling the machinery.
Yes.
So that it works better.
Exactly.
So, Hartford?
Yeah.
Have you been here before?
I'm ashamed to say this is my first time in Hartford, and I'm about to lose my insurance card by saying that.
Yes.
But
We did walk around last night, and it was one of those moments where, like, you come home, right? She came home.
yes.
She's walking around.
Pilgrimage
It's like
to Hartford.
Travelers, XL, like United Healthcare. Like at one point it was the center of the insurance universe. So, welcome to New England.
Thank you. And now I've got the trifecta. You know, you've got Des Moines, Columbus, and Hartford, and now I've added the third
You
jewel.
don't need anything else. You don't need anything else.
The travels are done.
So, I don't know if you have one of our little pins.
Oh.
But you have always been a part of the Insurance Nerds family.
Thank
so
you, Nick.
wear it proudly, and thank you.
Yeah.